guys. Well, I was going to do a live and show some of my products in the house, but instead the day kind of went downhill. As some of you know, we've been having quite a few mechanical problems ever since a mystery car parked south to north on 33 east and west, right over a bridge. Don't know exactly what that was all about, but ever since then we've been having failures, mechanical failures, electrical failures, machine failures at my house. We've put out about $10,000 about that. Sorry about that. My security cameras were giving me an alert and I pushed it instead of sliding it. So anyway, we've had about a $10,000 hit in the last 9-10 days. But it's okay because my father owns a cattle on 1,000 hills and I know that he's going to take care of this problem. Sad part is I almost had my credit card paid off and now it's all the way back up again. But I thank the Lord that I have that credit card so that I can put everything on it. We've had to have brakes on the truck, and not just front brakes or back brakes, but all 4 brakes, and the parking brake was rusted, and they did something else while they were under there to the brakes because they had it all apart, and it had been seized up, so it took them a long time to get them off. So we figured they may as well get it all done while they were in there, because the last time we had them serviced, they only did a halfway job because they couldn't get it unseized. And then we went to my husband's car. The brakes went out a couple days later. And our zero turn, well, apparently they have a problem with the Cub Cadet zero turns with the bolts either seizing up or falling off or something like that. And so we were cutting trenches instead of level cuts, and that was another $550. And then the day we went to get my husband's car out of the garage, I couldn't get my car out of the garage because the spring had broken. Turns out 3 of the bolts that hold the whole side of the door up weren't there. I don't know if they were never there or if they were there and somebody somehow got in and took them out, because there was no sign of a screw on the floor or anywhere. And I've lived there 8 years. I think I would have known or noticed if they weren't there before then. Who knows? I'm thinking some kind of witchcraft, astral projection or something, but now we have cameras everywhere, not just most of the places. And so now I've gone all the way across town to take my septic pump, which either my septic pump blew out my generator or my generator blew out my septic pump. Either way, both of them need to be repaired, and it's looking like it's going to be $800 for the septic pump, and I don't know, maybe another $800 for the rest of it, but I guess we'll see. Prayer would be appreciated. Hello, brother. But I gotta take the septic pump in here now, and he's gonna check it and see if it's blown. But they put in the new generator. They put in, not a new generator, they put in a new board circuit board, and that blew up. And it blew up 4 circuits in my electric panel. So most of the day there hasn't been electric at the house. But I've been running around. I went to the bank today, forgot it was Martin Luther King Day, got to the bank and it was closed. That's when my husband called me and told me that the circuits on the house were blowing and there was no electricity. And the guy from the generator company, he says, well, I've worked here like 12 years and I've never seen anything like this. And my husband said, if I had $1 for every time we've heard that, we'd have enough money to pay for this in cash. So it's very interesting. But what's more interesting is all of this stuff started happening after those cars started parking north to south, with the front of the car facing north and the end of the car facing south, which means I pulled into the median where there was no median and parked. I think they were, let's just say, agents of Satan, because he does not like what's going on with those of us who are warriors of Christ. So we'll see. Hopefully this thing isn't broken, but pretty sure it is. So I got on just to say that I will do a live later on today showing some of my goods that I do so people can see, because the website's not quite up to date with my products. I'm so busy making things that I just keep forgetting to put pictures up there of things that I've made before I ship them out. Yeah, maybe they did, but I think they already knew where we were, because it was Satanists that were cutting my animal's hair off, and it was Satanists who let my Jimmy out and poisoned him, and it was Satanists who tried to set my round bale on fire with a marine flare. So they've been after me for a long time, but that's okay, because I have the protection of Jesus Christ, and part of my job is to bring people. Oh, okay. Part of my job is to bring people out of Satanism and bring them to Jesus. And I've spoken, or well, I haven't spoken to him, but he's spoken to me more than once, telling me to leave his people alone. And I'm talking about the fallen angel. Apparently, Alice and Intel and Red Step Stacker are down, but Red Step Stacker Rise Again is up and running. So, yeah. I love you too. I love whoever's listening to this later, and I will be back in a little bit. I got to get in there and get this taken care of while this nice gentleman is in there to help me. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Don't forget, Red Step Stacker Rise Again is the new Red Step Stacker channel for now. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye, y'all. Where'd that end button go? Oh, there it is. No, I don't need luck, sister. I need blessings.